Hello, humans. My name is Biz, and welcome to The Tomato Show, a show that's ripe, juicy, and just a little bit salty. Come on in and pop a squat. We're going to get to it. Grab a slice of bread, because you're going to want to wipe the plate clean after this saucy dish. Don't forget to tip your server. Now let's dig in. First things first, a little ADD meditation. If you're like me, you can't focus for crap, and meditation is like, why? We need sleep for that. Fuck. Let's try this again. Hello, humans. My name is Biz, and welcome to The Tomato Show, a show that's ripe, juicy, and just a little salty. Come on in and pop a squat and grab a slice of bread, because you're going to want to wipe the plate clean after this saucy dish. Don't forget to tip your server more than 15%. Now let's dig in. First on the agenda, we're going to do some meditation. So clear the way. Roll your neck, roll your shoulders, get a little relaxed, close your eyes, smile, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, smile in, out mouth. Okay, that's it. Meditation done. How do you like that? Time for some gratitude. I'd like to give some special gratitude today for stationery, so I can write all my script out. The stationery has been one of my obsessions of life. Also, I am happy and grateful for super glue. Super glue is fantastic. You cut yourself open, super glue, no problem. I am happy and grateful for the invention of the microscope, because we could still be dying from paper cuts. And I'd like to especially give some gratitude. Shout out to my peeps, all 42 of you. To my subscribers. I'd like to thank all the likes, comments, shares, and Cadillacs. Okay. On to our first Oh, you know what? No, fuck that. I forgot. I have current affairs. We're going to throw some current affairs in here. Oh, yeah. 94-year-old William Shatner was caught in LA traffic eating a bowl of cereal while driving, right? And that's nothing. I forgot what I was going to say already. Oh, yeah. So, that's nothing, because when John and I were on a lunch break one time, we were rolling up to one of the busiest intersections in Naples. And a woman was at a stop sign. She whips out a stethoscope, shoves it in her ears while she's driving. She's in the driver's seat. Whips out a stethoscope and checks her own heart rate while she's at a stoplight. So my eye is still twitching. So, bravo to Mr. Shatner for eating a bowl of cereal in traffic and making people wow. But I've seen a bitch checking her fucking heart rate at a stoplight. Like, go back home, alright? Boston misses you. Just saying. Oh, by the way, the worst drivers in America are in Massachusetts. And yeah, I said Massachusetts wrong on purpose. Oh, yes. Time for a sip of coffee. This shit ain't going my way today. This thing's on, right? Yeah, okay. It's been interesting. I'm having one of those days. Time for the Daily Slice. The Daily Slice. I'm slicing up in the bottom of my rump. I'm slicing up. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, the Daily Slice. I like to give of the days. Song of the day, movie of the day, yada, yada, yada. Let's get into it. The song of the day has been switched to an album of the day, actually. I have given a lot of thought to this, and this was an anthem when I was in fucking high school. Fuck yeah. If you're not starting your Monday morning with this fucking album, I don't know who the fuck you are. Don't call yourself a Generation Y. Get the fuck out. Just get the fuck out right now. Fuck off. Okay? Lost Highway. Oh. The Lost Highway soundtrack is our album / song of the day. Our movie of the day is not, and I repeat, is absolutely not the Lost Highway movie. Do not waste your fucking time. If you've ever heard the album first, please, I hope to God you've heard the album first. Don't ever watch the movie. Your life will be ruined. Okay, and as you can see here, our movie of the day actually is, The Thief and the Cobbler. It is a 1991 movie starring Matthew Broderick and Vincent Price, and is a movie about a poor cobbler and an Arabian princess. And this movie was actually made a couple years before Disney's Aladdin, which was ironically also starring Matthew Broderick. By the way, did you know that's actually him singing? He actually has a wonderful voice, and he does a lot of voiceovers. You would actually be surprised where Matthew Broderick just pops up and you wouldn't even know. Okay, so song of the day is album, Lost Highway soundtrack, movie of the day, The Thief and the Cobbler. You have to watch it. Oh, yes, The Thief and the Cobbler is a 2.5D animation movie. You gotta watch it to see what I mean. All right. The herb, whatever of the day, I'm switching it to a fruit. Strawberries is our fruit of the day. Strawberries contain vitamin C, manganese, folate, which is B9, and potassium. Vitamin C, of course, we all know what that's good for. Potassium regulates blood pressure. Folate is important for normal tissue growth and cell function. Do you hear me, cancer patients? Folate, which is B9, is important for normal tissue growth and cell function. Strawberry the fuck out of it, guys. Okay. It also contains iron, copper, magnesium, phosphorus, B6, K, and E. Now, I have, of course, my herbal Bible, some juice on strawberries. No pun intended. So, strawberry. Strawberry teaches us to pay attention to gathering times. All parts are medicinal, and medicinal virtue of each part changes throughout the growing season. For example, the unopened blossom is somewhat bitter and astringent, useful against diarrhea and upset stomach. The fully opened flower is fragrant and sweet and stimulates appetite. The stalk in early spring is a tasty nibble. Midsummer, it staunches bleeding from a cut. The overall balanced mineral content of strawberry leaf tones the heart and blood vessels. That would be the magnesium, manganese, and potassium. But it'll allow you to discover for yourself when it's best to gather. And we are also seeing page 89. Bear with me. You're not doing anything else. Sit on the toilet and enjoy yourself. Okay. 89. Strawberry is a fruit with a mild laxative effect and is especially useful when the constipation is due to excessive meats or fats in the diet. Interesting. 106. All right. Oh, yes. Tooth whitener. Rub your teeth with a fresh strawberry to whiten them. Diluted strawberry and peppermint tincture makes an excellent antiseptic mouthwash. Drink strawberry leaf tea daily over a long period of time to regulate the menstrual cycle. Well, y'all can fuck off. It's a little late for that now, isn't it? 318. Am I too close to the microphone? I feel like it's not a grapefruit away anymore. Oh, 318. Oh, that's just a recipe for the tooth whitener. If you want to know and jot it down real quick, 3 to 6 ripe strawberries, 2 teaspoons baking soda, 1 teaspoon cream of tartar. Really? 1 cup of water. And use that to brush your teeth and let it sit for 5 minutes. Okay, so that's that on strawberries. Come on now. All right. Time for some show and tell. I actually have a bottle here. You might not be able to see it too well, not even on my black thingy. But this is from Borland's Dairy in Peoria, Illinois. I found this while I was creek stomping in Illinois. There used to be a Borland's Dairy there, and I found it in what people used to use as a dump on a creek bed. Let me stand up and give you a close-up of this. Borland's Dairy, Peoria, Illinois. Okay. I used to love going creek stomping in Illinois. A lot of stuff you find down there in the garbage heaps. Holy cow. It was fun. Do one more show and tell here. Find out what I can find in my little thingamajig. Digging. Oh, yeah, okay. I could do that. This is a necklace that I got from a guy at Renaissance Fair. Just some random dude handing out his fares to the ladies. Oops. And it's just glass. It's just a cheap blue glass thingy made with real sinew and real glass. They're way bigger than seed beads. They're just disc beads and a couple black stars. I'll show you here. Oops. In a second. So I never learned his name. I was just belly dancing to a band and having fun. Oh, what was that? The Gypsy Gorilla Band. They were hilarious. Okay, what am I doing here? Clothes are really fucking annoying the shit out of me today. I'm really not. Again. It's been a hell of a ride. Okay, show and sell. I am wearing one, and I'm about to take this damn thing off. I mean, not as a damn thing. I love this thing. Okay, so this is the Shits Chic poncho and mini scarf. Now, on the mini scarf and on the tassels on the bottom here are removable for easy cleaning. And you could take these off and put them all on the scarf. You could take these off and double them up on the bottom. You could take one, because it's on both sides, it's on the front and the back. You could take one and put both together, and you could put one of these and put it up here because there's slots to put the buttons through. Put the buttons anywhere you want, honey. I made it adjustable. The little mini scarf here can also be doubled as a headband. You can just wrap it around like that, and you can either button it in the back or you can tie it in the back. You don't have to have the tassels on. Absolutely fabulous. And this one, you turn it sideways and you wear it either way. That would be the extra longer sleeves and a little shorter torso. So, Schitt's Chic poncho made with Schitt's Creek yarn from Lion Brand, and is extra super duper soft. I made it with a Suzette stitch in a layered stripe pattern. All right, and for sale on Etsy right now. I have here, this is a necklace and bracelet combo. This is made with, where's my thing? Oh, Gray Map Jasper. The clasps are made with sterling silver. As you can see, they're starting to tarnish a little bit. Sterling silver clasp. Plated. That is, you have a little close. Okay, Ocean Map Jasper bracelet and necklace set. Also for sale on my Etsy page of the same name as my channel. Thanks from Biz. Thanks from Biz on Etsy, YouTube, X, and Gmail. Gmail me for cheaper prices. If you live in Collier County, we can meet up, and it'll be in between like $5 and $20 cheaper for you to get it from me instead of having me ship it out to you. So just saying. All right. I think that's it for the slice. Time for ketchup farts. All right. Ketchup farts are just strange and stupid things, little weird things that I find interesting and maybe a little educational sometimes. So first, a little bit of coffee. Let's take a break for a second. How y'all doing today? You doing all right? Life's a bitch. How y'all weather the storm, dude? I live in Naples, Florida. I was watching live streams of the storm chasers. Shout out to Max Velocity and Brandon Kopic and whatever, Connor. Yeah, I forgot. Anyway, those guys are awesome. I love living vicariously through people that would be doing exactly what I would be doing if I had a car with good enough tires and shitty weather like that, because I like to drive in stupid weather. I'm crazy like that. I'm not from Boston. I know how to drive. So, how's the cold weather treating you? That's got to be terrible. I hope your electricity isn't out. That would really suck. Been there, done that. The hell? One of those days, man. I have a feeling that this is going to be a groundhog day. I'm just going to get this shit done and over with at 5 a.m. instead. I'll start with a coffee and a video. Maybe I should anyway. Okay, but I had some practice this time, and didn't I do better on my intro? I did a little better. Okay, so time for ketchup farts. Strange and stupid. We're going to do a stupid town name. And this is funny because of the storm that just blew through there. Waterproof, Louisiana. Not so waterproof now, are you? And y'all get cocky. Listen, you cocky motherfuckers are only 63 feet above sea level, okay? 63 feet above sea level, and y'all call yourself a waterproof. Okay. All right. Stupid human name. Spicy. And strangely, it started in 1880s. Yeah, well, I guess Queen Victoria, she made everybody fucking horny and stupid. I can see that. But only 5 people in the last 150 years was ever named Spicy. So Hopefully their parents died a horrible death and they're doing okay. Weird collections. Oh, see, I need my whiteboard for this. Hold on, I gotta wipe this off. Okay. That's why I like black sheets. Just saying. Okay. Weird collection. And I don't know if I'm saying this right. Okay. Ephemera collecting? Ephemera. I'm going to say ephemera. Ephemera collecting, which is promotional things made for temporary use, like matches, coasters, wipes, pens, calendars, stickers, so on and so forth. Airsick bags, yada yada. No. A lot of old people actually did this back in my day and their parents' days. But those promotional things, I'm pretty sure, started just after World War II, um, to help promote people's businesses and spread the word or whatever. My grandparents would go on country cruises to the tiny towns in Illinois and go to banks and pick up pens and calendars, and they would make like a day, a week, whatever of it. They would just drive around, usually in like January or February, they'd pick up new calendars. So that might actually be a fun pastime that is dying because people don't do that anymore. Banks are now closing. Nobody needs a calendar anymore because everything is on their damn phone, and it is definitely a dying collection. Ephemera collecting. All right. Stupid hobby. Taking surveys. Now, there are websites that if you take all these surveys and blah, 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 you get free shit shipped to you. And I can see some bored housewives doing that just so they get like coupons and free samples and stuff like that. But trust me, I tried that for like an hour. It's not worth it. Okay. Stupid law comes kind of from a stupid name town. So we're getting a twofer in Quitman, Georgia. Look, if you want to quit, man, just quit, man. Quitman, Georgia. It is illegal. It is illegal to undress a mannequin in the storefront window. Mannequins might get their butt hurt if they're naked in public. I don't know. And I'm going to throw a useless fact in here. Barack Obama is kind of black. Okay. Better things in sight. Time for everybody's sauce. Everybody's favorite, the sauce. That was kind of weird and gross. I'm not going to do that again. I'm sorry. All right. So the sauce we dig from here. 3,000 questions about moi. And we are on episode 3, page 3. The pages aren't marked. Okay. Are you guys sitting down? You got some coffee? You might want to pause this and get some popcorn or something. It looks, oh, wow. I haven't looked at much of this. When I picked up this book, I flipped through it. I saw a couple of the questions and be like, you know what? I might be able to actually make an episode out of this. I did not know it got so deep. As you could tell in episode 1, we ripped a band-aid off, seriously. It's about to get deep. I'm gonna... Alright, sit the fuck down. You ready? You got your piece of bread ready? Okay. What is your greatest regret? That's a very broad question because I have a lot of regrets. And no, I'm not one of those no regrets. No, I have a lot of regrets. That's how I learn. I learn from my mistakes or my regrets, as you would. Um, my greatest regret is ever starting to drink. That's a pretty deep one there. All right, number 2. Oh, there's a kitty outside the door. Oh. Oh, that's funny. Okay, number 2. How would you like to die? Did it really just ask me that? How would I like to die? I would like to die without feeling a damn thing. I would like to die after, like, slipping into a K-hole. Kind of fantastic. Just, yeah. Peacefully and without pain. That's a dumb question. Okay. What is your motto? What is my motto? Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up and listen. That's about it. Do you like watching reruns? Yes, I do. If I see something I like to repeat that. I'm pretty sure every human on the planet likes to do that. Okay, have you ever won any kind of contest yourself? Oh, that's a good one. Okay, so one time I was like, I think I was 17. Went to a little tiny town fair or something. Or it was during the Spoon River Drive. Anyway, I signed up for a free makeover from Mary Kay, and I won. And let's see, 19. No, no. Let's see, 22. I was 22, and I won a stripping contest at Big Al's in Peoria. I was shit faced on Jägermeister, and I had no idea what I was signing up for, and ever so grateful that I was wearing a cute little matching bra and panty set. And I won because the other girls just wanted to fuck a pole, and I whipped out my belly dance moves and won the crowd over. All right. What gives you cheap thrills? Thrills? I'd be thrilled if I won $1 million, but that's not cheap. What gives you cheap thrills? I don't know. I like watching accidents and shit on YouTube. I kind of get a cheap thrill from watching stupid people just be stupid. It just amazes me. The lack of common sense is amazing. Not really thrilling, I guess. What gives me cheap thrills? Well, on the job one time, somebody said, "Look what I can do." And I got dumped over in my buggy sideways. That was cheap for me and expensive for the boss. So I'd say that was a pretty good cheap thrill. All in all, roller coasters are fairly cheap. And that's a little thrilling. All right. What do you think is worth waiting for? Um, it's worth waiting for the oven to say that your cookies are done so they're not raw when you take them off the pan. It's worth waiting the 5 seconds that your gut tells you don't go yet to avoid an accident. Been there, done that. few times. What do you think is worth waiting for? It's worth waiting for the plow trucks to get on the damn road now, isn't it? There's a lot worth waiting for. Okay, number 38. Are you an organ donor? And if so, why or why not? Well, okay. So right now, it says that I am an organ donor on my license. I have 3 kidneys. Why the fuck not? But um, at this point, ain't nobody getting my damn stem cells. You can burn me. I don't care if I'm fucking murdered and you need an autopsy. Just burn me immediately. Because nobody's getting my damn T cells. Nobody's getting my damn adrenochrome. Did you hear me, YouTube? I said adrenochrome. I said it. I'm gonna totally fucking haunt every damn stem cell that comes out of my body. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Should parenting classes be mandatory for new parents? Abso-fucking-lutely. Should be parenting classes, nutrition classes, exercise classes, education classes. You should be able. Nobody should be able to have a child if you don't have a driver's license, a fucking your own home, a fucking job. Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay. So yes, parenting classes should be the very, very minimal least that people should have to do in order to have children. What is the number one thing people are always asking you for help with? What is the number one thing people are always asking you for help with? John always asked me to go get water. Yeah. What original movie did you love, but definitely not the sequel? um, like tons of them. What original movie did you love, but definitely not the sequel? And now you're gonna have to sit and wait for me to think. Nothing beats Jurassic Park. I mean, no matter how many they make after that, like even as good as they are, nothing is as good as the original Jurassic Park. That's for sure. Um, yeah, there's just too many to even think about. Movies are not on my brain right now. Okay. 42. Are you more talk and less action, or vice versa? Oh, another movie. Let's see. Look Who's Talking. Look Who's Talking was a really cute fucking movie. But why did they need to spread that further and make another one? We got it the first time. Okay. Are you more talk and less action, or vice versa? Well, this stems from people interrupting me all the time. Kinda, sorta. I am definitely more action because nobody listens to me talk. So move the fuck out of my way. I'll do it my damn self. I'll do it better and faster. Just move. Thanks. Okay. What type of person angers you the most? Um, fakes. People that are completely fucking fake. Them duck-lipped fucking Valley girls talking fucking like look at me influencer type of fucking stupid bitches that like flaunt everything clout and like those bitches. um and hypocrites anger me the absolute fucking most. I stopped going to the rooms because of all the fucking hypocrites. Nobody's there for any kind of fucking recovery. The one person, I saw like one person that was actually there because she thought it was inducive to her recovery, because she thought it was good for her recovery. Myself, I'm not going to hang around a bunch of fucking idiots that remind me of what a piece of shit that I used to be, instead of focusing on the awesome person that I am now, and the better person that I want to be tomorrow than I was today. So the hypocrites in there, like, it's just amazing. I even fucking went off on him one day, and I'm like, y'all fucking sitting around here smoking. I was a non-smoker when I fucking came here, and now look at me, I'm fucking smoking. And this is no different from me fucking going to a CA meeting with an 8-ball or a fucking AA meeting with a 6-pack. Y'all are a bunch of fucking hypocrites and blah blah blah. And I went the fuck off. Ain't nobody there that's not there for fucking drugs or a piece of ass. Hypocrites piss me off the fucking worst. I tell you what, if it weren't for my anger, I wouldn't have got sober. Okay. Am I down to the bottom already? Okay. All right. Bottom of the page. Could you live without electricity for a week? Are you fucking kidding me? I live in Florida. I could live without electricity for fucking ever. First of all, despite Daddy actually being a fool, he didn't raise no fool. He was a Boy Scout. So all I need in life is food, water, fire, shelter. I can hunt it, cut it, cook it, burn it, and build it. Boom. No problem. My problem would be my problem would be having to kill people in order to live. I mean, if shit hit the fan, because my arsenal is at a minimal about now, but I'm surrounded by good people that are armed, so I don't know. I'm pretty good at what I do. I did work in the meat department for a while at Publix, and I can bone somebody head to toe because I took an anatomy class in high school too, and I was just fascinated by that. Absolutely. Oh, let me show you something real quick. Another show and tell. I used to hang out with this strange guy in the trailer park. His name was Jim. Shout out to Jim. If you're still alive, thank you so much, because the time that we talked and chilled and stuff just made me a better person. So thank you. So Jim, the strange guy in the neighborhood, was a kata master. Kata being a form of, like, a dance form of karate, kind of. Taught me about, I don't know what the hell he called it, but there's a pressure point in your arm right here. If I can find it, I can definitely feel a little bit. Well, I think that's it right there. So if you hit that just right, the right part would be like down, straight down from the elbow, you can make somebody shit themselves instantly. Just saying. Wonderful things that I've learned from very, very odd sources when I was, what, it was like 15? Anyway, Jim was a cool dude. So that was the slice. Oh, wrong one. Burt Reynolds. I love that laugh. Okay. Time for some final thoughts. My final thought of the day comes from some conspiracies and comes from what I was thinking back in 2007, actually, like a long time ago when they started this shit. LED lights are making people stupid and aggressive, I believe. Um, I don't like the way they sound. I'm very sensitive to. I'm sensitive. I'm just sensitive to lights, sounds, smells. I can smell them when my cookies are done. Like, I can smell it. I don't even have to time it because I can smell when they're done. I listen to gut instinct totally. I can hear the electricity buzz. I can still hear the electricity buzz, and that just bugs the shit out of me. I've had a lot of ringing in my ears lately, anyway, and I'm pretty sure that has something to do with the cold. The polar vortex is coming in, making it extra cold and dry with the electricity in the air. So that's what that is. The ringing in my ears. Anyway, so I'm sensitive, and I definitely have felt shitty in the last like 20 fucking years because of these LED bulbs and shit. And like, why make incandescent bulbs illegal? They made incandescent bulbs illegal. So this is how it goes. In 2007, the Energy Independence and Security Act was passed. That was George Bush trying to do something good, you know, before he fucking left office. Whatever. Thanks a lot, asshole. So after that was passed, that's when the water spouts started getting weaker, and you couldn't buy an incandescent bulb very bright. You couldn't buy like the 120, 150, triple, whatever's anymore. Anyway, they started cutting that down, and then when they started putting the like fluorescents and the LEDs in schools and offices and shit like that. Of course, they start with government level shit. Okay, so in 2012 to 2014 was the phase out of 40-watt and higher incandescent bulbs. Now, their thing is, they say that it takes more energy and they burn out faster and blah, blah, blah. Listen, y'all have gotten electric bills after having to switch all these LED lights over. It ain't getting no fucking cheaper, is it? Again, why make the sale of incandescent bulbs actually illegal in the United States? Trump reversed that, by the way. That's one of the first things he did in office. He's like, you know what? I like the soft yellow glow of an incandescent bulb. Legal. Fuck you. All right? That's what he did. So the phase out in 2012 to 2014 of the watt bulbs. Now, in August 1st of 2023 was the official banning of incandescent bulbs in the United States during Biden's administration. Imagine that. Why make the sale of incandescent bulbs illegal? You know what else the sale of is illegal in the United States? Heroin, fentanyl. Why make the sale of incandescent bulbs illegal if there's not some nefarious fucking plan to aggravate and piss people off because these damn LED lights? Why? Anyway, so I have some strong thoughts on that. Autism spike. The autism spike also corresponds with the 2012-2014 phase out of incandescent bulbs. Think about that one for a minute. All right. So those are my final thoughts. I'm fucking perturbed today. As you can see, I barely made it through. I'm so glad you were there with me. A little more coffee. Don't forget some ephemera collection if you are still living in a tiny town that still has banks and notepads and pens and stupid little things like that. Start your collection. I think I want to do ashtrays. Remember McDonald's had those cute little ashtrays and them little metal things? Anyway. Well, guys, that's the end of the show. Kitchen is closed. We're all out of to-go cups. Good night until next time. Don't forget to lock up before you leave. Thank you. Mwah.